Hey guys, XJ9's here, and today's gonna be a video about the Brighter Shores patch notes for the 9th of January 2025. There will also be a little bit of a Twitter. No, it's not even a Twitter. Wow, it's not even a Twitter thread, guys. That's actually crazy. It's actually the Steam community news. He actually added on the news a whole plan. Like, I love this guy. I love this guy. Do you know what? I don't care if it's a little bit digressing, but every freaking game company's always look at our Twitter, look at our Twitter. He uses his official forums, which is the Steam community, because this game's based on Steam. I miss the forums. I really do. I think not having a forums and not having to make news posts is like not having to have a manager making sure people are posting the things in the right place and not saying things out of line. So let's get right into this. Patch notes for the 9th of January. I already said this. Quality of life improvements. Increase the number of active combat masters in many rooms, ensuring there are at least 4 in each room. Um, it depends. Okay, so already this depends on how many people there can be. Based on this sounds like let's say there's an instance that can hold 2 players. There will always be 4 monsters. Even this also doesn't mean we only increased it up to 4. For instance, in Hopeport, there's 4 smugglers or muggers. I don't know what they're called. Like they're thieves, right? And but there could be 3 players. Maybe he increases to 6 monsters, so it's 2 for each person. And it's really funny. I've complained about this for a while. Actually, I don't know. Like because I've been doing mostly credited raids, but like when you get out of credited raids, training combat's really annoying because you can't even talk to people. Like you're actively encouraged to hop world, like which also I don't think it was an intended game mechanic, and just be isolated instead of talking to people. Because it's like, why would I talk to the guy who's taking my kills and lowering my XP? And this game needs more social features. As in, if there's 3 players and there's 6 monsters, perfect. Okay, sorry, it's perfect. People will probably talk now instead of, oh, let me just leave until I get a better instance. I think it's kind of dumb that the gameplay has been like that. I do wish there's more like chat rooms and guilds and stuff, and like maybe episode specific chat rooms. But yeah, very good change. I literally complained about this last night out loud. I was like, I feel like this game is made to be as annoying as possible. Like, why is there 3 players but 4 monsters? Like, what type of game design is this? So very good that he finally did this. Okay, I'm not trying to be toxic, but this was really atrocious. And this is probably the like crime did raids. It's an instance, so you have to deal with that. But yeah, thank the Lord, right? I will see probably at the end of this video uh how this impacts certain spots. Expand the size of a few rooms to accommodate an additional active combat master. I'm pretty curious about that. He actually enlarged the map a little bit, which isn't that hard considering it's tile based. So he probably just put, oh, like say it was the garden where the wasps are in Chronopolis. He probably just like put another grass of sand, maybe 2 grass planes, and push the wall back. That's all you had to do. How he has the setup is it's actually kind of easy to change the map if required. Decrease the number. That's crazy. Change the map. That's crazy. Decrease. All right, that's pretty cool. That was sorry. I'm moving on too fast. I will say this was also a concern. Is if they add more monsters, won't it be kind of cramped? But like he said, you know what? I'll just make the room bigger. Like that's unheard of. That for a developer to be like, you know what? We'll just make it bigger. Like RuneScape doesn't make areas bigger. Decrease the number of concurrent players allowed in some rooms with the active combat masters to reduce contention. Guys, I'm assuming that means like fighting over, right? I mean, I'm kind of confused on the way he used it. Heated disagreement. Oh, sorry. I thought it said increase. Guys, I just woke up and took a shower. So they decreased the number of concurrent players allowed in some rooms. So, okay, so never mind. I actually misread the first thing wrong, guys. So the first update, it literally just means there will be at least 4 monsters in a room. Rooms where there's like maybe um 6 monsters or 5 monsters. I guess he didn't change that, right? But because it just says increase the number of active common masters in many rooms, ensuring there are at least 4 in each room. Like he's not. He didn't even say that he made it like. Sorry, I had to read like Jedic's language. I'm sorry. I apologize. I actually misread what Andrew Gower had to say. So rooms where, for instance, let's think of a big room like bears. I think there's 5 bears and there could be 3 players. I'm assuming there can only be 2 players. I'm not sure if he reduced a bear or added a bear. Maybe he did. We'll find out. I'll look at the locations. Add a logout button to the passive activity interface. That's really good. I also hope that the logout button has it's safe to log out because a lot of people keep logging out, but when it says preparing the passive activity, which is when your character is walking there, once your character stands there and it says passive activity, that's when you can log out. I do hope he makes it obvious when it's safe to log out because a lot of people are having that issue, and I don't blame them honestly. I think it's kind of silly to worry like that. Like you click on passive activity, expect it to work, but don't get to wait. Allow weapons and armor to be compared even if they're can't currently be equipped. That's really good. So you can. So let's just say I'm a level 100 hope port guard or guard, and I get I'm wearing a level 100 plate body. I get a level 110 plate body. I can click, I guess, equipped on the 110 plate body, and it'll just compare it, even though I can't put it on. So that's pretty cool. Shows stats for off-episode weapons and armor when comparing with the equipped item. Very good change. This was very annoying. It's pretty much made it so like if you were, let's say training a scout, and oh, I got some upgrades, but you didn't look, and you go to Hopeport or Chronopolis to sell your scout armor, like the excess armor, or even just buy potions. I can't compare it because it says 0 for everything. So that's really good change. Always return to the map after teleporting. Wow. I'm curious. So it already does that, but I'm curious if it snaps because right now if you teleport, it goes like let's say I'm here and I'm teleporting to a location here. It'll go. I wonder if when it recenters, if it just snaps, so you can just move instantly. If so, that'd be pretty good, I think. Balancing active XP potions that boost XP gained from ventures. That didn't work the whole time. I, bro, me and other people are crazy because everyone was saying XP potions work on ventures, and I was like, oh okay, and I never thought when I was training watch not watch from a detective, I was like maybe I should drink an XP potion, but I'm like no, but then if it doesn't work, I lose 100k XP. But maybe I should have tested that. But oh well, that's kind of funny. How many? There was a lot of people saying, "Oh, I only drink XP potions for ventures." Like, apparently it doesn't work. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Um, sub yeah, ventures. Yeah, that's crazy. Bug fixes. Rename higher level crime dead NPCs to better match the crime dead raid. Wow, I'm max, so I actually I wonder what level they are. I don't know what bug that would be. Uh, is this they changed the name of them? How's that a bug? That's weird. I thought it would be like Notorious Mugger or something. Add missing B tab to the Potion Regents bank. I guess there was something that started with B that didn't have B. Fix bug where you could occasionally run back in to attack an NPC after you explicitly requested to move away. Oh wow! So yeah, that's one thing that's a little bit annoying is when you're using melee and you want to walk back, your character will sometimes walk back. I'm not sure if your character will stand still to do a hit and then continue running back. I'm curious about how that works. I will test that probably. That's pretty good. Again, I think player control and expectation is very, very important in a game. I will see how that plays. Fix various typos, early access, and that's it for those patch notes. However, guys, there are more patch notes. So we have here plan to merge the combat professions. So right off the bat, guys, merge. I thought they were just gonna make other things benefit, like they still exist, but they benefit each other. Are they really merging it? If they're merging it, my instinct is to be a little bit worried because I have 500 watchmen, right? But I'm working on guard. I was gonna go for like 500 guard or just play it on the side because combat is honestly very AFK compared to other skills. You just stay on one map for like 10, 20 levels, and it's just a good time. Uh, I have 110 guard right now, so like or 120 actually, and so if they do, let's just say before I read this, if they do merge into one skill, what happens to all my levels? I would hope that the levels would be the experience could be transferred to another skill, but that's what's my first instinct. My first instinct is be worried. So this is what is happening instead of specials. Let's see. I'm actually very worried about this because someone like me who's spent so much time on leveling watchwomen, like if it's something that doesn't value the time I put in, or like especially with like guard, like how I'm working on guard now, I would be kind of disappointed. Background: we are planning on making some changes on how combat progression works in Brighter Shores. We know that changing a core system can be controversial. Wait, let me make sure this is right. Yeah, it's good. But having per episode combat professions is putting off new players. So yeah, this is so right off the bat. Yeah, this is a big thing that a lot of people were complaining about. I don't know. I feel like it would play better if specials and like amulets were in the game and like proper guides were out. Because it honestly isn't even slow. Like it actually isn't. The only slow part is 200 to 500. 100 to 200 is very fast. No, it's like 0 to 200 is actually quite fast, guys. Like I think I spent 3 days. I went from 30 guard to 120 plus, and I haven't even put knowledge points into it. So it's actually quite fast. But yeah, he's actually acknowledging it. He probably sees data of people getting to episode 2 and just instantly closing the game because they have nothing and nothing works anymore. But it's kind of disappointing because it was such an interesting take, you know, where I feel like if this was done like 20 years ago, I think this would be more well received. But like gamers nowadays, they keep on saying, I want something new, I want something new after wanting all these remakes and stuff, that they end up just not liking anything different. And like, I know it's not even like, oh, it's garbage. Like, I don't think it's garbage. I think the biggest problem with the game right now is that things just don't feel like connected, or like even another topic would be that's interesting is like you can essentially make money doing anything instead of like money being primarily from like PVMing, and the resources for PVMing is through skilling and you need the buffs from skilling, but it's not like that. And I think that's more of an issue, but I don't know. Well, I'm very worried about this right now. It has been very challenging to design a new system which allows for a single combat profession, but still allows us to release the game in an episodic form which doesn't result in out of reach content or dead content. After spending many days considering a huge number of different ideas, we have decided on a small number of changes to combat progression. This isn't set in stone, as it may change if we find problems while implementing it, but this is the plan currently. I'm very worried, guys. There will be a single combat profession shared across all episodes. So already it's like, okay, so I find Watch Woman, so what's gonna happen, guys? I just spent all that time. The monsters in the early episodes will be low level, and as you progress through the episodes, the level of the monsters will slowly increase. So, okay, so let's just say I start at Hopeport. The monsters are low levels. Progress through the episode. How can you progress through the episodes? Though? Like, does it mean doing quests? What does that even mean? Or does it just talk about like your general combat progression as it goes up? I'm assuming what it means is I see the graph, but like I'm assuming I like coming up with my own idea based on what he's saying, and then seeing what he actually says. But it sounds like, okay, I'm a hope port. I kill some monsters. I get to 20. Say I'm up versus level 25 monsters. I leave. I go to um episode 2, and there's no scout, and but the monster's level 0. I kill them. I can kill them faster, and I go up to level like 30 and like 25 again, and then that's like the bottleneck. I'm assuming so. I think maybe everything goes to level 0 and you progress. But how do you progress? So let's see. I will say maybe you progress as in, like you have to do a certain amount of in episode 1 to make the levels go up, and then I don't know. We'll see. We clearly can't make the monster levels increase by 500 each episode. That would make the game way too difficult. Um, Not even too difficult, unless he means difficult as in grindy. Unless you have to do some crazy. I mean, no, he didn't say combat profession, so I guess yeah, level 2,000 monster guys, that'd be a one shot. The base monsters in episode 1 will be level 0 to 30. The base monsters up 2 will be 30 to 60. The base monsters episode 3 will be 60 to 100. The base monsters episode 4 will be 100 to 140. Each episode beyond 4 will be another 40 levels of combat. So he says the base monsters, so they do go up. So I think the highest level monster in episode 30, or sorry, episode 1, I think is like level 14. So he like doubled it, and then like episode 4, I think again the highest level was like what 14 or 19. So this is very interesting. Don't worry, if your total combat level is already greater than 140, we aren't going to wipe out or devalue your hard work. Read this entire document before panicking with the P face. I'm very well, bro. I'm worried. I'm so. What the heck? This is so weird. So I guess the bro. It's kind of funny because you can progress to episode 2 with level 20 guard, but you would actually kill the quest monsters. You just couldn't kill the. This is very interesting. Like, part of me likes it. I don't know. I have a big worry. Okay, because this is the investment of time, and see, and even he's saying we aren't going to wipe out or devalue your hard work. Like, he understands. Like, look at me, Fighter Watchman, Fighter Detective. I'm actually curious if Fighter Detective through Crime Rage is gonna be hard level or not with this or not. But like, I don't know, man. Is there even a point in me leveling up Watchman anymore, guys? Is he gonna, bro? I don't know, man. So yeah, Hope Force, Mayan and Mayan Team in Chronopolis. Bro, he literally just wrote. Okay, an advantage of making the combat run sequentially, but I can't say that word. I'm sorry, but you know what that means. Across the episodes, so as described above, is that it means if you progress without using the end game mechanic described below, you will only fight the first skin of each monsters. So, and subsequently, so fast across the episodes. Okay, it means that if you progress without, what's the end game mechanic? Described below, you will only fight the first skin of each monster. So, if I don't, is there an end game mechanic per episode? I don't know, but he'll say, so if I don't do the end game mechanic, I can't verse higher mobs. Okay, I'm very worried, guys. I just woke up. I can't deal with this level of stress. To ensure that players who play a lot aren't massively overpowered by the time they reach a later episode, your maximum combat level will be capped at the top level of the latest episode you have discovered. This way, when we launch episode 5, a reasonable number of people will have reached the level 140 maximum that episode 5 will be designed to start at, and there also won't be loads of overpowered players. Each time we release a new episode, the maximum combat level will increase by another 40, so eventually the combat level cap will be very high. So I'm 500 watchwomen, and again I'm 110 guard. Bro, I'm very worried about my 110 guard. Like, did I just waste time? Or well, actually, but if the XP of guard only goes to my level 500 watchwoman, it's like 4 mil XP, which is nothing. So I want him to get any. Bro, he better not fuck me over. I'm gonna be pissed off. Um. So I'm fine to watch women. Your maximum combo will be capped at the top level of the latest episode you have discovered. This way, when we launch episode 5, a reasonable number of people will have reached level 140 that episode 5 will be designed at. So, what if I have a level 500 weapon though? Like, does the level 500 weapon cap at 140 level 140 damage, or do I have to buy level 140 gear? This is continuing, guys. I'm actually this is very strange to me. However, in the meantime, we don't want players to run out of combat. So once you have reached the combat, however, so they don't want people to run out of combat. So once you have reached the level cap of the current episode, we will have an end game mechanic where excess combat levels will instead be used to increase the level of the episode's obelisk. Level up an obelisk causes the obelisk to further boost your combat while you're in the same episode as the obelisk. I'm just so curious what the heck happens because I find a watch from in 120 guard. Well, he also says Xbox excess combat levels. So I don't know. I'm assuming the XP. I don't know, man. Like right now, do I even continue leveling guard or not? Maybe I do. I don't know because I actually like combat, but so furthermore, as you level up in the obelisk, a small number of available upgrades will still apply whilst you're in the next episode. So we upgrade the obelisk episode 1. We kill higher monsters. The upgrades, a small amount of them or a small portion of like the amount, like say 10% more damage. It's instead 2%. It will go to the next episode. This allows you to do some preparation for the next episode ahead of time. The episode 1 obelisk will gain up to. We'll be able to gain up to 470 levels. The episode 2 obelisk can also gain 470 levels, and each subsequent obelisk can gain up to 460 levels. This way, the total levels per episode remains the same. Okay. But why is it 470 but not 500? I'm confused. Leveling up the obelisk will allow you to optionally advance the monsters in the matching episode to their next higher level skin. I.e., you will be able to advance the monsters in episode 1 to be higher than the base level 0 to 30 to unlock higher XP rates. Weapons and armor, bro. I'm so fucking worried. Weapons and armor will work in a similar way. Each weapon armor will have a base level. Your player's combat level must be at least as high as the weapon's level to wield it. Each weapon armor will have a base level. Your player's combat level must be at least as high as the weapon level to wield it. The monsters in episode 1 will drop 0 to 30 weapons. The monsters in episode 2 will drop 30 to 60. Bro, I have level 500 though. Furthermore, if you have advanced the monsters to a higher level skin, using the endgame mechanic, those monsters will start dropping weapons with an additional tuning level. Weapons with a tuning level are boosted by the obelisk they are tuned to. If a wait, so only the once you advance the level. So, like for instance, let's say I'm killing Chronopolis 100 to 140 monsters, right? I advance the levels, then they start dropping this tuned armor. Um, so they'll start dropping weapons with an additional tuning level. Weapons with a tuning level are bound by the obelisk they are tuned to. If a weapon has a tuning level, then you will also have to have upgrade the weapon armor proficiency upgrade fee section below of the application applicable obelisk to wield it. Dude, what the bro? How the fuck do you write all this? How the fuck do you make all this, bro? Are you telling me this fucking company like again? I don't even know how I feel about this, but like it's crazy to me how much shit you can write and come up with, and even have like a work in progress of. Like Gen does the most during these stinky ass game jams, but then they're never done, which is weird. So let's continue on, guys. I'm sorry, I need to sip my coffee, guys. This is a lot to take in. My biggest question right now, if I could ask Andrew Guard, should I continue training guard? I'm about to tweet at him. When crafting weapons in the mine and Mantubin, the maximum level weapon you can craft equals crafting level plus 60. So everything is by default level 60 when you craft, which is between the I don't know, I guess between 0 to 140, I guess. Although level 60 is the cap of Mine Mantubin, is it? Yeah, it's when Mine Mantubin starts to have the base gear to actually kill monsters. So to craft a level 100 Cryonite weapon suitable for use in Chronopolis, you would need to be a level 40 blacksmith. If you level up your oh, he also says suitable, so you can use a level 60 weapon, but you'll probably just die instantly. I guess my Chronopolis gear. I mean, he only talks about weapons. What about armor? Can you tune armor? Because like it's just weird that I have level 500, watchwoman gear. You know, I don't know. If you level up your crafting profession further, then you will be able to craft weapons which also have a higher tuning level. See description below. Note, compared to currently, it will be easier to craft weapons which are relevant to episodes 1 2 because you can craft level 60 weapons straight away. That is true. So, for instance, uh, Hope Port and Hope Forest is 0 to 60. So, you can craft level 60 weapons, which is the highest tier for Hope Forest. So, if you want to advance in Hope Forest to like the next tier of skin monsters, then you can just have best in slot. Hope Port's pretty easy to get best in slot, so that's pretty interesting as well. Um, why is it? Oh yeah, I forgot you can't craft gear, but I'm assuming the gear you get from monster drops does it apply to armor? You know, like if you get is armor tuned or not tuned? It will be good. It will be about the same to craft weapons which are relevant for episode 3. The weapons you initially craft are just good enough to use in the mine. It will be hard to craft weapons which are relevant for episodes 4 and 5. To craft weapons good enough for use in these episodes, we will need to level up your crafting a bit first. So it's pretty interesting. So right now, if they made episode 5, you would want to craft level 1 weapon, like a level 1 or even 4 epic weapon, like maybe level 10 to level 20, level 30 epic weapon. But now for episode 5, you're gonna want to craft a level uh 140 epic weapon. So you will need a higher level to do that. Crafted weapons are always unattuned initially, even if they have a tuning level. So you can still be so they can still be tuned to an obelisk of your choice, and can still be infused to make epics. Yep. So this is how it works. Even if they have a tuning level, guys. What's a tuning level again, guys? I don't even know. I think what if it's like level 80? I don't know, guys. This is why I just kill things in games. Um, you will be able to wield unattuned weapons. They just won't gain a boost from any obelisk until attuned. So they do. They'll still do damage, but once you tune it, I'm not sure if it decreases effectiveness or if it will simply just be better at that place. You know, like so you can use an unattuned weapon anywhere. It'll be good, but if you attune it, it'll benefit from all the passive from the obelisk. I'm assuming. Because this will allow you to craft weapons with a higher level than your crafting level, the price of crafted weapons will need to be balanced accordingly, so the wealth gain at each level of crafting remains the same as currently. However, we also want the wealth gain from killing monsters at each combo level to remain the same. To fix this, untuned weapons, i.e. which you craft, will have a lower cash value than tuned weapons, which monsters drop, and you will have to pay the cash difference to tune them. So you'll need to tune into an obelisk, but then, bro, this is so confusing. Untuned weapons. Yeah, so when you make a weapon, it's not tuned. So it'll have a lower cash value. So you have to pay money to tune them now. Okay, guys, we understand it. But I'm just confused by tuning level, unless it means like tuning level 80, or like like it's a level 80 weapon. Like, let's look at this. So that's a level 17 tuning, level 30 cryonite or combat in general, right? I think that's what this means. So this is level 30, right? So level 30 is a hope port. This has a tuning level of 17, so I think you would effectively need a level 47. So you have to excel, and then like I don't know. I think so. I don't even know. This is one of those things where I understand things more by doing it, but I kind of roughly understand it. So it's nice that there is a gold sink coming to actually. This game just needs more gold sinks. I mean, it has a lot of gold sinks with XP enchants, but still, gold sinks are always good here and there. So killing monsters, I mean, you can't choose what you want, and you won't have to pay a fee for killing the monster, but crafters have to pay a fee. But crafters can choose to make specific, sorry, oh my gosh, gear, and maybe get more money if it's more in more demand. Level scaling, guys. As we launch later episodes with their higher level caps and higher level weapons, players will be able to bring those higher level weapons and levels and weapons back to the earlier episodes. If we aren't careful, they will be able to complete the end game content and side quests of those early episodes far too easily, which will result in dead content and dilutes the achievements of players who did it the hard way before the later episodes was launched. You mean were launched, right? Oh, sorry. You didn't say episode before the later episode was launched. Sorry, he's always talking about 5. Sorry, he makes typos sometimes, but sometimes guys, I'm toxic. I'm looking to be toxic. I'm sorry. Um, so let's just say I'm a little fine to watch from him. I mean, okay, to stop this from happening, we plan to add some limited monster level scaling. If you're more than 10 levels stronger than a monster, the monster will increase its level without changing its skin. So it is never less than 10 levels below you. If it will still be an easy kill, but won't be as fast as to unbalance the game. So we plan this. So this is only with quest fights. Or no. So this is all monsters, not just quests. To stop this from happening, plan to add some more. If you're more than 10 levels stronger than a monster, so I say I'm level 5 or Watchman, guys, and a bear's level 20. The monster will increase its level without changing its skin. So why does the skin matter though? It's not like they're getting new mechanics. So why does that even matter? So I mean, I guess this is say I'm killing a level 30 monster, but I'm level 500. I say I have a level 160 weapon, okay, and I'm attacking this bear or a level 30 monster. It'll be a level 150 monster, but it will drop level 30. So I don't even know. I'm kind of worried because like all of a sudden my 500 combat is like dog water. Is it dog water? It's also kind of crazy because I actually think they kind of like no, you can go above, right? You might be able to go above the combat level actually. So if you're 500 watchwoman, if say you do 500 combat, you can still kill level 500 combat monsters. I think. So he is doing level scaling. He did say he didn't want to do level scaling. So I will say I read. Guys, I'll read this first. For quest boss monsters, we will cap them to never be weaker than you. This way, they always present something of a challenge, even if you come back in to do side quests after doing lots of later episodes. This also means we no longer need the easy combat penalty when fighting low level monsters. So, oh my god. So this is going to affect Crime Dead Raids a bit. So, Crime Dead Raids. This actually nerfs Crime Dead Raids. So, with Crime Dead Raids, I think the highest tier is like level 442. It's like a 452 Crime Dead Raid, right? If you're level 490 Watchwoman, and let's say you didn't get any gear upgrades because you're just grinding the Crime Dead Raid, they would go up to your level, so they would actually take longer to kill, and you would need better gear just to kill them. And that's a little bit weird because the XP of Crime Dead Raids goes down as you increase, unless Crime Dead Raids is gonna be exempt from this rule. But that's quite a big Crime Dead Raids nerf. So you're never gonna have the easy combat penalty. So if I'm level like let's say 100 guard fighting a level 30 monster, I'll go up to level 90, so no XP penalty. But like, what if people like that? I don't know. I don't know, man. So there's no like really big advantage. Like, let's just say level 100 gear is in demand, and I'm 500 watch them, and I can go and one shot some level 100 monsters. Although then the issue arises of there's no more monsters come one shot them all. I don't know. To me, this is very strange because this is what he didn't want to do. And he's like, oh, all games try to do level scaling to solve the issues. But he's just making it like all the other games, essentially. Where, like, you level up, you're essentially nerfing your characters, just like Diablo 4 now. I haven't played Diablo 4, but essentially what it was, let's say I'm a level 10 character and at best install level 10 gear. I train, and let's say I'm not getting any gear upgrades, I'm level 20 now. I'm essentially nerfed. The monsters went up to level 20. I didn't get any drops, and I can't lower the monsters level. I can't keep killing level 10 monsters or even level 12 monsters. I'm essentially nerfed. So what if someone gets unlucky though as well? Like I'm killing level one. I don't know. This is so weird. Like it might play better, but like because I'm either remember that you can bring your gear to any episode, but they need to tune it. I don't know. To me, it's just so weird to me because he said he didn't want this. And I'll be honest, guys. I actually do not have an issue with the episode per combat professions. I actually really don't. I feel like people wouldn't mind if one of the big problems is that you can't trade into episode 4, and then episode 3 is when you craft armor and weapons. Like you can't just like make your own armor and weapons, or like the game doesn't give you a whole set of armor to actually like not die at monsters. And another issue is when you drink a health potion, you drink it, then you fight. But if you drink the potion and click on your weapon, you do. Psh. So like even something like that, I feel like combat can feel better, and then people wouldn't mind. I feel like I don't know. It to me. I mean, I know it's different with the tuning and stuff, guys, but like, is this player base able to understand this stuff? I don't know. I really don't know. So, let's just continue on, guys. Okay, we're going to introduce combat upgrade trees. Unlike every other profession in the game, leveling up combat already does more than just unlock new activities. It actually gives many different upgrades. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So this is similar to like how what RuneScape's doing, where like let's say at level one, although to be granted, sometimes the RuneScape buffs are worthless. But like say I'm 100 woodcutter. Oh, I have or 100 mining. Let's say 100 mining. Oh, you have 10% more. You have more crit chance on this rock and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But it's usually tied to one rock and not that relevant. So let's see these upgrades. It increases the level of weapon you can wield, weapon proficiency. Increases the level of armor you can wield, armor proficiency. So if you get level 50 armor but has level 17 attunement, you need to get this up, I guess, to 17. It increases your base max hit in all 6 colors. Oh, so you call them colors? I'm in elements. They're the colors. This is confirmed the lore. The colors. Infernae, that's a color. Also, your base max hit increases your base damage deflection in all 6 colors, increases your maximum hit points, unlocks higher level monster skins to activities. Rather than giving you a little bit of each upgrade when you level up, we are going to introduce upgrade. Sorry, yeah, we're going to introduce upgrade trees. Sorry, guys, I'm very delirious right now, which allows you to choose which upgrade you want each time you level up. Yeah, obviously instead of like leveling up 500 times, it would go up by 0.1. You have a choice of what you want to focus on, which is nice. I think that's nice. So if you want to focus on a particular color of damage or on building a tank or a glass can, you can. Bro, in this game, is this gonna be relevant? It's weird. Hmm. I wonder how it's gonna play out because combat is so monotonous in this game. Like it's not really that strategic right now. Unless he's planning on like the real combat with bosses to be like, because he did talk about how he wants to make combat have a more active option, which I'm interested to see if like bossing will be required. I started to digress a little bit, but yeah, these quest bosses in my quest boss fights, I literally one shot the quest fights, but now like they're gonna be level 490, so that's kind of funny. Um, rather than giving you a little bit, so yeah, so if you want to focus on a particular color of damage or on building a tank or glass can, you can. Because each upgrade will only upgrade a single stat. The upgrade will be able to grant a much greater increase in that single stat, so that will make more of a noticeable difference. There will be a character upgrade tree which unlocks upgrades as you increase your combat level. In addition, each obelisk will also have an upgrade tree which unlocks as you level up that obelisk. Total level 16, unspent levels 1. That looks like plus ammo or plus damage, guys. I don't even know what this shit is. This is just a mock-up with randomly placed upgrades. The arrangement of the upgrades will differ in the final version. Yep. In addition to the existing upgrades listed above, there are all sorts of other upgrades we can put on the upgrade trees to make them more interesting. Ideas we are considering include, but wait, let me. Okay, so what else might actually happen? Increase your hit point regeneration speed. Um, I do think that's a little bit weird because, yeah, I mean it is a mechanic, so that is something I've been thinking about. I was thinking that would be more of an armor enchant. Increase your off faction weapon armor proficiency at a lower rate, so you can wield off faction items. What? So you can, if I am a hammer mage, I can wield a cryonite weapon. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's kind of strange. Increase how fast you can move during combat. Really? What the heck? That'd be crazy. But like, I don't know. The combat is so simple. Like I literally did 0 to 500. It's so simple. Like it can matter, but like then some people might complain and say like, why can't we just move faster? I don't know. Increase maximum ammo. Increase immunity cast speed. Unlocking improving special attacks. There will also be a few bonus upgrades in the upgrades tree which are better, so you are incentivized to build a path towards, including upgrade which gives double the boost in the relevant stat, obelisk upgrades which boost the stat in both the obelisk episode and the next episode. You have to respec your character upgrade tree at the obelisk trees at any time for some silver coins, but you will not be able to transfer levels between upgrade trees. So based on that, I don't think I'm wasting my time training guard, guys. I don't think I am. So let's say the combat update happens, right? I'm 500 watchwoman. I think it's going to take into account I'm 500 watchwoman. I'm going to have a boatload of obelisk points, and my guard level is like 120 right now. My points will go to guard, and I'm trying to think how to say it because I'm getting stuck in a deep thought. So my watchwoman obelisk is essentially maxed. But my hope port is only level 120 and whatever upgrades I can get there. So having a 500 watchwoman is useful because I will have 500 combat, but and my Chronopolis obelisk will be maxed. However, my hope port obelisk is not maxed, so I'm gonna be at hope port killing things to upgrade my obelisk, I guess, until I get. I don't know. It sounds a little bit weird. It sounds like I have to backtrack, but then like I'm fighting really hard monsters just to get small upgrades at that point instead of leveling. I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. So, existing save game. Also, I tried to claim my freaking AFK, my two other accounts, but whatever, I don't care. Existing save games conversion. Okay, guys, this is the freaking important thing that is fucking driving me mad. Andrew Gar, don't screw me over, please. When updating existing save games made prior to this update, for each per episode combat level you have, levels up to the level cap for that episode will be assigned to your combat level, and any excess level will be automatically assigned to the corresponding obelisk level. So, levels up to the level cap for that episode will be assigned to your combat level. So, I'm gonna be a 140. Guys, I don't know about this. I really don't. Wait. Like, so right away, guys, I hope you know levels 20 to 1 to 200 are very fast. Levels 200 to 500 take a really long time. Is that going to be considered? Like, that's another worry I have. Like, so levels up to the level cap for that episode will be assigned to your combat level. So like, so Hopeport, I'm level 120 guard, right? So I'll be level 30. How would that work? Isn't it one skill? I'll be 30, but then have 100 Hopeport levels. Or like, maybe it's just the experience because the if for instance you're oh dude, I'm just so confused. So my obelisk at Watchwoman, like bro, I'm level 500 Watchwoman. So I'm gonna be level 140, but then 360 levels are going to my obelisk. You know, I'm assuming 360 would be the cap, but then it's weird because you can go above the 140 and versus higher monsters or no? Or no. So guys, so the base monsters in episode 4 will be 100 to 140. Okay. I'm understanding this a little bit more. So right now the highest combat level is 140. I'm fired to Watchwoman. 360 points are going to my Watchwoman, my Chronopolis Obelisk. Okay, this is the level cap. Uh, level 30 Hopeport, I was what 120, so it should be level 90 Obelisk, I believe. I'm assuming this Chronopolis one's maxed, right? If he makes it wasted, like I'm very worried about did I just waste time leveling up Watchwoman, guys? But yeah, the highest level is 140. So at Chronopolis, I can go back to Hopeport, kill monsters. Like say I kill level 30 level 30 monsters, and it goes up to. So I'm 140 combat. The combat level will be 130, but I'm going getting level 30. I guess Hopeport stuff. I don't know. It's something like that. But yeah, the level cap is 140, guys. The combat case will so existing weapons will be converted in a similar way. Each weapon will be given a level plus tuning level, which together sum to the same level that the weapon had prior to the update. Levels up to the level cap for the weapons episode will go into the weapon level, and the remaining levels will go into the tuning level. So I'm gonna have a level 140 watchwoman weapon and tuning level. I'm assuming it's gonna be worth the same, right? Or is it not gonna be worth the same? Did combat get nerfed in money making, guys? The combat case, the combat case will be replaced with obelisk capes. What if you like the combat capes, like the watchwoman cape? The total level requirement will be equivalent to before. For example, the first episode 1 obelisk cape will unlock when episode 1 obelisk reaches level 20 because 30 combat plus 20 obelisk levels is equivalent to its current level 50 requirement. So, are we really just gonna have one combat skill and then there's gonna be an. Is there an obelisk skill? Like, I'm sorry. If I was in meetings, I think I would get fired because I can't help but laugh because because it's like, imagine if you spent all this time, like you actually play the game as an employee, and then you laugh about the change. Oh my! Like, so levels up to a level cap for that episode will be assigned to your combat level, and any access will be automatically assigned to the corresponding obelisk level. I don't care if this is an hour, but I'm just trying to understand this. Will be assigned to your combat level, and any excess levels will be automatically be assigned. So my guard will be. So I'm assuming it's not wasted. I'm just confused on how combat works because, I only have like 20. No, I have 60 mind fire, like 40 scout, but if I'm 500 watchwoman, I guess that's my general combat. Is my general combat high enough to do the content at the other areas? I don't even know. Are we gonna have an obelisk skill now, guys? I'm assuming so. So we have general combat skill, then obelisk skill now, guys? I don't even know. Wait. So you don't have to choose a huge number of upgrades at once when you first log in after the update. We will automatically choose upgrades which upgrade your stats as evenly as possible, such that your overall power remains the same as before the update. However, we will allow free respecs for the first few weeks so you can experiment with different builds. Okay, that's good. So yeah, a lot of people don't read patch notes, and if they did this, they wouldn't know what to change it. And it is good they do free respecs. I will say, even if it runs out, I think there should be a set amount of free respecs they can do, or even at least one, like until they first do it. Like, let's say someone didn't pay attention and only paid attention like after the fact, and the free weeks are over. The first one should be free because they had no choice. So why would you take away money from someone who had no choice? The existing per episode combat level leaderboards will be replaced with per obelisk level leaderboards. This means that players at the top of these leaderboards will retain their top ranking. We will introduce a new combat level leaderboard, which is ranked based on our new combined combat level. Obelisk levels will count towards your total level, so your total level and your position of the total level leaderboard will not change. Bro, who cares about fucking leaderboards? I don't care. I'm just so confused. So like, I'm 500 watchwomen, and then I'm 140 combat, right? but then like with Hopeport, am I 140 combat still? Like, because I'm assuming that's for the level cap, but like, I don't know how that works. That just sounds so confusing. I don't understand what's gonna happen. Like, let's even say I'm level 200 in all combats. What happens? I'm level 30 guard, but level 170 obelisk. I just don't know. The future beyond the first batch of improvements, we also want to make lots of improvements to combat to make it more varied and interesting, including special attacks, more varied options, group combat raids, etc. We want to make detect look. I want to see what people have to say about this shit. Much better. This does not mean anything. These are such generic, bro. This doesn't fucking mean anything. I'm not joking, guys. Are we just turning this game like? I hate unconstructed morons. I really fucking do. Like, do you think these two people? And again, I'm not inflaming, but do you think these two people would ever listen to my video? No. Like, they're just going, "Oh, it's not how it was, so that's good." They probably didn't even read the thing. This sounds so much better. Free level 60 weapons? What? This guy did not read this at all. I love it when people say, this is better, though it can still be improved. Like, this means they don't fucking. They probably didn't even read it, and they're like, "This isn't RuneScape." That's what that fucking means. Watch Personalis. I hate this. We're literally just turning Bright Shores into another generic MMO, guys. It's really disappointing. Like, I really dislike that he should have worked on specials and amulets and making the combat better before doing this. I disagree with the order he's doing this in. I'm open for change, but I don't like that the combat wasn't even done. I'm not, who's reading this shit, bro? Not me. This guy always types. Like, this guy I actually talked to him, but okay, yeah, blah blah blah, blah yeah, chunk of income. I'm gonna say I'm 120 plus guard and 500 watchwoman. I am still concerned about my progress. What if what if I like the watch person cape as well? I like, bro. I don't know what to say to this guy because like. Bro, I'm writing up a dictionary, guys. Like, how am I gonna say here, guys? Like, I'm not joking, guys. I actually think, like, I'm open for this type of change, guys. But I just think it's so early to do this. I really do. And like it's going against what he said Brighter Shores was. And also guys, let me claim this shit because I was supposed to claim this shit like 2 hours ago, but I didn't log in. You want to watch me do my dailies? You can watch me do my dailies. I'm gonna go out test out some of the changes so fast, but like I guess there is a point of trading guard, but like I'm just saying like it. I guess I'm gonna be making less money. Like if I fight, did I just log out? Oh, that was the log out button now? That's the log out button? Oh my gosh. My bad. Well, they moved it. Why not put the log out button on the left? I don't know. Unless people are that dumb and won't realize to click there, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god. Actually, we should go that way. So, guys. Yeah. Like, again, like, this isn't my main, by the way. This is just an AFK account. But if I'm fighting to watch from it, I get like 20, 30 silver a kill. Fight level 490 monsters. Now I'm gonna be fighting. Oh my god! Guys, I can't even use a fucking strange stone. Lumber bank. Oh my god. Look at me. I'm trying to use a strange stone. I don't have the quest done. My bad. Actually, there's a better way to do this. You actually go to the mine. There's a lumber bank at the mine. I think there's also a lumber bank there, is there not? I actually think there's a lumber bank there. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be fighting level 160 monsters, and they can't go up because the levels are capped at the episode. So now it's like money becomes very valuable now. Like where, oh, maybe I should have been doing. Uh, 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 oh, this is not. This is timber. Where the fuck's a lumber bank? Oh my god. I don't even know where a lumber bank is, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna be fighting level 160 mobs. I'm assuming they're not gonna give a lot of money, right? Where is a lumber bank, guys? I mean, I know it's over there, but I thought there was like a better one. Can't read shit. I don't know. But yeah, it just sounds like combat overall got pretty nerfed. Like, yeah, you can level up. I mean, maybe not. Again, like, you can have. I mean, maybe not because you're again there is an Opus level, and maybe monsters can go up to level 500 still. I mean, maybe that wasn't really talked about so much. Again, it was very confusing. So obelisk level 500 watch person will be 500 obelisk for 500 obelisk person, guys. I'm assuming I can fight the level 500 mobs, right? I don't know. It maybe that's the case. If like again, if you can make the same amount of money and like have the same experience, I guess. But then it's kind of like you'll be good, but then like having these upgrades are. And then a new when the next episode comes out, it'll be level 160. 160 to 200, right? I don't know. To me it just sounds so like that sounds ridiculously confusing. So I don't like. Are you just stuck? Oh my god! I fucking logged out, bro. Oh my god. Are you gonna be just stuck fighting level 160s to level up to 500 now, or like do the levels go up? Like to your obelisk level, I guess. But then how does that get rid of power creep? So next episode's release, it's level 200. You train with your level 2 with level 160 art gear at the level 160 mobs at episode 5. Um you get obelisk levels and you have to level up to 500, but then how does the XP scale if like do those mobs still exist? Like you need level 460 obelisks to kill a monster now or something like maybe it's fine. I don't know. I'm very worried. I'm just so worried about it. It just sounds like to me it's essentially the same thing. Like guard will still exist. This is gonna be guard obelisk, but like you don't have to train it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, again, it's Andrew Gower's game. I know it is, but like, I'm just concerned. I really am. I also don't know if crime. I think it's a massive nerf to crime dead raids unless he makes he might make an exception at crime dead raids. Because the XP is already nerfed as you go. So I'm assuming they would stay at the same level. I'm gonna edit my comment a little bit. Like, I'm gonna add that too, bro. I think I kind of understand it because like he should have maybe said more things like, oh, you'll be able to fight level 490 still. It'll still be the same thing. It's just instead of having fighter watch person, it's watch your combat level plus obelisk. So like let me go on my other account fast, guys. Okay, you had to click log out now like this. Jesus, I don't know why you put it in the same spot. So let's go on this account. What if people like the cape? So like the watch person keeps the dragon cape, and they're just gonna get rid of that now. So boom. Oh, bro, why would you fucking do that? Why is it the log out button where the stop activity was? It should just. Couldn't they just move it to somewhere else? So like again, like I'm fighting a watch person, right? But like, is this spiky ball still going to exist? Like, do I just fight it? Like once the update hits, like you know, I just don't know if these things are going to exist anymore. I'm assuming they will, but they're going to require 490. Like they're going to be hard to require that obelisk level to fight. I guess. I don't know, guys. Oh, let's test out some changes. So let's read the patch notes fast again. I hate these people. I can't be the first one. It's much better. Like some guy, like that guy commented within. Guys, he commented within a minute. No, no. Yeah, a minute and 15 seconds. A minute and 15 seconds, no edit. Much better. Much better. Look at this shit. 4:02:41. 4:03:56. Minute and 35 seconds, guys. He read this entire thing and just said much better. Like, I hate people like that. I'm not joking. I really do. These people ruin games. Are like, yes, make it like the generic slop. I just don't like. Hey, you're free to say that, but like, you can tell when someone did not read anything. You can tell. But yeah, let's go to the news again, and we will test out some things, guys. So we're gonna test out the combat. How many monsters are in rooms? They expanded the size of some rooms. And some oh yeah, teleporting being centered. Let's see how that goes. So let's teleport to Acropolis Market. I want to see what happens. Is this a snap? What happens? Oh, that's much better. That's very nice that the minimap just snaps like that. That's a very good change. So let's go to the wasp. And we're just gonna see what they did with the wasp, maybe. Maybe the sewers. Or something. Just gonna check out the updates. I can't surge in this game. So there's 4 wasps. There were 5 wasps, I think. So I guess the cap is 2. Yeah, right. So there's 4 wasps. So now we shouldn't be fighting that already. Like this is what I mean. Like I don't think they needed to change combat. I honestly just feel like the combat experience was so unfinished that it felt bad, and it felt like such a arbitrary grind just to like do this shit again, you know. But like if you make combat feel better, then it like how many are here? Is it gonna respawn? There's 3 hags. Oh, there's 4 hags. I have 2 people cap. Like already, it's like Wow, I don't have to fight for mobs in this game. Although nobody like kills the hags, by the way. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the sewer. I should have bought a fear potion, but it's whatever. I wonder what maps they made bigger, guys. I don't know. But I really feel like it wasn't the issue of the episode. It was just the combat is just so monotonous. You know, like I don't want to do this monotonous thing again. And you can't buy gear. You can't do so many things. 4 mall chests instead of 3. Actually, I think there's always 4 here. Let's go into this room. It should be 4 monsters now, right? Yep, 4 monsters. Yep, it's like even this change makes combat so much better to train. 4 dogs of 3. Oh, did he make this room bigger? He might have made this room bigger. I don't think he did. Is there another room that he might? Let's just look at the map. I can probably just tell off the map or something. There's alleys here. Oh, so what's that change? Let's try this. No, you still stand to attack it. Hmm. So crime rate raids, they changed the name of some mobs. So let's look at the higher level ones. Nefarious gangsters take on the most powerful gangs. What was the bug? I think it must be that certain NPCs were not named correctly or something. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Maybe this was a long ass video. I don't care. Hey, look at me. I actually am constructive. I'm actually have deep thoughts about things. I'm not that guy who says, "Oh, you know what? Good changes," and I totally read everything in 1 minute 30 seconds, guys. Bye.